Segment Efes, Nikud Arba, Nikud Zayin. Explanation. The Simple Shava, Part 2. In Part 1 of the Shava explanation, we discovered these two rules that tell us when a Shava will be vocal. First, when the Shava appears first in a word. Second, when a Shava appears second in a pair of Shava vowels that are adjacent to each other. And now we'll add a third vocal Shava rule. When the Shava follows a vowel which is long. As noticed earlier, the long vowels are as follows: kametz, kametz he, tsere, tsere yod, hirek yod, cholam, cholam vav, or shurech. When any of these is followed by a Shava, that is followed by a consonant and then a Shava, then that Shava will be vocal. It will have a short sound. Here's an example. The word holechim, holechim. In the first syllable, we find a long vowel, cholam vav, producing the syllable ho. As a result of this being a long vowel, the Shava following the next consonant, lamed, is vocalized. It's pronounced ho-le-chim, not hol-chim. Next you will find a group of several more words that illustrate this same principle. Observe where the Shava vowels occur. Sometimes there will be more than one. Next, study the vowel preceding the Shava and ascertain whether or not it is long. If it is long, then the ensuing Shava vowel will be vocal. The first word is yadecha, yadecha. The kametz is long, consequently the Shava after the dalet is vocalized. Yadecha, not yadcha. There are 3 syllables, not 2, as we are portraying them. In the next example, we see a tsere, a long vowel in the first syllable, and this will cause the Shava after the lamed to be vocal. Yelechu, yelechu, not yelchu. The third example shows a hirek yod, yet another long vowel, which then is followed by a Shava. That Shava will be vocal. Baharim chem, baharim chem, not baharim chem. What about O-class vowels? In this next example, you'll see a cholam vav, a long vowel, and after its next consonant, the reish, appears a Shava. Once again, this will be vocal. Yoredim, yoredim, not yordim. The last example uses a shurek. Beshuvechem, beshuvechem, not beshuvchem, but after the bait, a slight vocalization. Beshuvechem. This last group of examples will illustrate just the opposite, showing that when there is a vowel that is not long, an ensuing Shava will be silent. In the first word, we're interested in the second Shava, for the first Shava occurring in the first syllable is necessarily vocal. But what about the second, the Shava after the reish? Notice that before it is an aleph followed by a short vowel, the patach. Since the patach is short, then the Shava following will be silent. Ke-ar-ye, ke-ar-ye, not ke-ar-ye, but ke-ar-ye. In the second example, we find a short IE class vowel, a hirek, in the first syllable. Since the chirik is short, the ensuing shava will be silent. Migdal, migdal, not migdal, but migdal, 2 syllables. And finally, after a U or O class, short vowel, the kametz chatuv, which is illustrated here, we find once again an ensuing shava is silent. So in the word oz necha, the shava after the zayin is silent. This word also illustrates the rule of, in 2 adjacent shava vowels, the first will be silent. Oz necha, not o z necha, but oz necha. To summarize then, the rules governing vocal shava are these: if it occurs first in a word, second in a pair, or following a long vowel.